Hello, everybody. All right. Wait for some people to come. This is Richelle. I am an astrologer. I work with Lada. Yeah, so today I'm beginning my series on karma in astrology. All right, so hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. Awesome. Let me just make sure this is all working proper. Last time I did this, I did not set it to public, so nobody saw it. Hello, everybody. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so just gonna reintroduce myself here. My name is Richelle. I am an astrologer with Lada. I am starting my Karma in Astrology series. So, but before I start, I would like to just mention that at the end of this this video, I'm gonna announce a couple exciting. Well, I have a couple of exciting announcements. So yeah, what's my sign? I am a Pisces, Pisces Sun, Virgo Moon, and Libra Rising. So yeah. And also, at the end of this video, I'm going to be giving away a couple little karma readings. Today it'll be about CHIRON. So yeah. All right. So just making sure I'm getting all my stuff in my notes here. Okay. So what is karma? Karma, in the definition of karma, is the sum of a person's actions in this and previous states of existence, viewed as deciding their fate in future existences. It also represents destiny. It also represents fate, following as effect from cause, action, effect, and fate. So we have a pretty good understanding, I think, of what karma means, but many of you may not know that there's different kinds of karmas. Many of you might know this as well, but especially in astrology, there is tons of different kinds of karma that we deal with. There's our personal karma, which is always fun to deal with, right? There's also our family karma, the lessons that we, take, or not take down, but are passed down through generation and generation. There's tons of different karma, but today I'm going to focus on CHIRON, because I feel like CHIRON is definitely a point in the chart that can stem from our past lives. So CHIRON, if you do not know what CHIRON is, it is a comet. CHIRON is a comet with a unique and erratic orbit. CHIRON is symbolized by the wounded healer. It also represents our deepest wounds within ourselves that we may have trouble healing. But this is also a point in ourselves where we are able to help heal others, if that makes sense. Just gotta make sure this is going. Awesome. So yeah, lots of good feedback so far. Cool beans. Okay, so CHIRON. First, I would like to share a little bit about some of my personal experiences with my CHIRON. I have CHIRON in Leo in the 4th degree in the 11th house. If you have CHIRON in Leo, you may have a good idea of what this is about, or you may not. It really depends on you, I suppose. But with CHIRON in Leo, our wound resides in our confidence. Our wound resides in our ego. Our wound resides in our love, our ability to love and be loved. Also, when we think of ego, I really like this, that if you did not see, Ksenia and Lada were just live not very long ago, and near the end there, Ksenia started talking about ego, and I think this is perfect because this kind of ties into what I'm talking about a bit today. So ego, a lot of people think like, oh, we need to get rid of the ego, we need to totally just ignore it. But ego serves a purpose. Ego is, you know, it can be expressed in many ways. Self-love. You know, that's not a horrible thing to have, right? Is self-love. We need self-love in order to have pride, in order to love others, right? We need this. So back to my story. Chiron and Leo. Chiron and Leo for me has been a tough one for sure, especially since I have no fire in my chart at all. Chiron in Leo, that's it. That's all I get. So I have I really struggle with confidence. I really struggle with feeling wanted, feeling needed, that sort of thing. And dealing with self-love. That's always been a big issue for me. So my best friend, she pointed out to me the other day, she's 8 hours away, but she could sense that something just was not right about my energy, and that you know, something was up. I didn't have to say anything either, but she messaged me and she said, hey, her Scorpio rising kind of put her into detective mode when this happened, when she noticed that my energy was off, and she said, hey, Richelle, I noticed that you have the Sun and Mars transiting your Chiron. And it was 2 days before this that I was feeling this energy, like so wounded just by like everything and anything, and very you know, yeah, just dealing with my runes. And then when she mentioned that, I kind of sat back, and I, you know, a little bit embarrassed that my friend noticed this before I did. But I don't look at my transits very often. But anyways, what I'm getting at is it really, having the Sun and having Mars both transiting my Chiron really made me realize that, wow, you know, even though I thought I had all of this figured out, you know, my wounds and all that, and, you know, I thought I was getting confident, well, it turns out, you know, I still have work to do, which we always do. This work never ends. You know, these lessons only, you know, change constantly, right? But anyways, with Chiron, for me, it's been a struggle for sure, but it's really, especially with this transit, it's really made me want to help others and help heal others with their issues and with their, you know, Chiron placements and other placements. And I'm going to be talking about other points in karma as well in other videos. There are lots of planets that have to deal with karma in the chart. I'm not going to list all of them today, but I'll list a couple that I'm going to eventually get to, whether this video or another videos. But yes, so there's the North Node, which is a big karma, you know, point in our charts. There's the South Node, which is also a huge point in our past life. It represents past lives. So sorry, let me just get my thoughts focused here. So with the North Node, this represents in our chart, you know, what we are striving for in this life, what abilities, what lessons we are focused on and dealing with in this life, and what we need to build on and work with. And the South Node is our karma. It's our abilities and lessons that we've already learned and abilities that we've taken and we bring into this life. We may not use these abilities as much, but yeah. Anyways, there's also Saturn. Saturn is a huge karma planet, as many of you may know. But yeah, so I would like to, yeah, before I make my announcements at the end, I definitely would like to look at a couple of people's chirons in their charts. So I'm going to just pick from the comments. So if you feel like getting a reading done, talking about your chiron, if you're comfortable with that, on live with me here, then I can definitely do that for you. I'm only going to give away a couple. But yeah, definitely leave a comment if you are wanting your Chiron read and explained a little bit more further in depth. I'm just going to get my screen ready here because I'm going to share my screen so that we can see what's going on. Alright, so who would like their Chiron read? Alright, so in order for this, I'm going to need birth info, so keep this in mind. Alright, I'm going to just let my intuition lead me here on who needs this. Okay, let's go Freya. Freya, shoot me your birth details. And I will start with you. So after Freya, I will pick somebody else as well. Yes, you're very welcome. So yeah, Freya, your birth details, please. Alright, so many screens going on here. So yeah, each and every one of us has a Chiron. We all have our wounds. We all have our insecurities, our hurts. But this is also, you know, what makes us all the same in the end. Alright. I'm just copying your... There we go, so I don't lose it. Alright, so the 24th of the 11th month. Oh, where are they here? Please be patient with me, guys. Thank you so much. Alright, here it is. So, the 24th, I believe. 11th month. Alrighty. Sorry, guys. I have so many screens up here. I'm trying to make sense of them all. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, Freya. Thank you guys for being patient. Okay. Copy. Alright. So I'm just punching in your stuff here. 19. This is the most tedious part about doing this, but that's okay. So yeah, if also I was wanting to mention, if any of you guys would like to send me your experience with your Chiron, if you are familiar with your Chiron and how it affects you and everything, and this includes transits that hit it, feel free to email me this because I really would like to hear you guys' thoughts and experiences with this. So Baden, Austria. I am just trying to find this here. There we go. All right. So just confirming November 24th. All right, here we go. Okay. Oops. Female. All right. Oh, so many screens here. Okay. So Freya, looking at your birth chart, once I get all these other screens out of the way, Right, here we go. Oh my gosh. I'll make sure to have less screens up next time. Alright, Freya. Let's look at Freya's Chiron. Alright. We'll do aspects to Chiron, if there are any. Alright, Freya. Your Chiron is in Taurus, and it's in the 7th house. So for you, this would mean that your wounds reside in your relationships, your personal relationships with others, but this can also reside in your self-worth. This may be a huge wound for you. You may find that you figure out your self-worth, or you base your self-worth off of your relationships with others, if this makes sense. This can also mean that, so in this life, and depending, you know, on other aspects as well. Okay. Yes, that is so true. Yeah, there you go. And your Chiron is also retrograde. So this means something too. I forgot to mention. I'm gonna do another video on this as well. But retrograde planets, they are lessons from our past, something we have not figured out from the past. So this definitely comes from your past. Perhaps. Sorry, I'm just looking at it. Yeah. Perhaps your relationships now in this life, you need to help heal others in regards to their relationships and not basing their values and self-worth off of their relationships, and finding it within themselves and their relationship with themselves. If that makes any sense, please let me know. And you also have your Chiron, Freya. You have your Chiron opposite your Mercury. So this can make it difficult to express your wounds and your, you know, hurts in this area. Yes. Okay. So yeah, you may have a hard time really expressing what it is that's hurting, and that, you know, that wound that you deal with. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, perfect. Awesome. But this can also mean that you can give others, when trying to help them with their wounds in regards to this sort of thing, you may be able to give others a different perspective when talking to them about their wounds and your experience in your wounds, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to switch the camera around here. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Here, I'll do that now, so you can get a quick look. Okay, I think that's the button. All right, start sharing screens. Oops. Okay, so Freya, this is your Chiron right here. See, it's in your relationships, whether this is friendships, lovers. Oops. Here, I'm just getting this so I can look. You give good advice. Yes, there you go. Yeah, anyways. Oh, what was I saying here? So yeah, any relationships such as friendships, lovers, siblings, any close, you know, business partners, anyone close to you, this can be a point of your wounds, is your deep, close relationships with these people. All right, I'm gonna pick another person. So if you feel like getting at your Chiron, Chiron red, let me know. I'll stop sharing my screen here for a sec. I hope that resonated with you there, Freya. All right, anybody else? Okay, sorry, just reading the comments, you guys. So funny. Sleepy moth. All right, send me your birth details, Sleepy moth. I like your name, by the way. Sleepy moth, what is your birth details? Yes, retrograde planets definitely have a huge play in lessons that we take in from our past, or that we have not dealt with in our past. Okay, and also I will also need your time of birth and location of birth. There's Sleepy Moth. All right. Just getting your chart ready. Okay. All right. Thank you. Just copying and pasting this so I don't have to search for it in the comments later. All right. Add a new astro. So the 4th month. April 17th. Alright. You guys are awesome. 6:45. So patient. Yeah. Alright. Just trying to find your Geneva. I couldn't find it spelling. Alright, Ohio. Where are you? There we go, I think. Sorry, I just want to make sure I have the right place. Okay, so it gives 2 different ones. Fairfield County or Ashtabula County. So please help me verify which one that is. Both Mercury, just answering Mina TD's message, both Mercury in the 12th and Mercury in Pisces, they both can act out similar. Both are very scattered, so really they're both very similar. Neither are worse, really. Ashtabula. Alright, so let's look at your Sleepy Moth. You feel free to share your real name there, Sleepy Moth, and I can call you by that. Alright. So, let's look at your chart. Alright. Okay, so looking at your chart here, or getting it ready to look at it anyway. Alright, so Sleepy Moth, whatever your name is, Sleepy Moth. Okay, first I'm gonna share this so that you guys can see too. Okay. So, Sleepy Moth, your Chiron. Where is your Chiron? Why is it not on here? Okay, one sec. Just gonna. I thought I put it there. Okay, whatever. Okay. What? That doesn't even make sense. Where is it? Sorry, having technical difficulties apparently. Okay, aspects to Chiron. Okay, Chiron, please work this time. That is so strange. Why is it not showing Chiron? Sorry, just one moment here. I'm really unsure as to why it's doing that. Maybe if I go in here. You guys are so patient. I appreciate it. Alright. Chiron. That is so strange. I wonder why it didn't work that time. Just 2 more seconds here. Chiron. Alright. Now it should work. What's in the name? What is going on? Why can I not find Chiron? Oh, that is bugging me. I've never had this issue before. Okay, well, let's just click on these instead. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, okay. Nope. What? Okay, I'm sorry. I will figure this out. Here, I'm gonna redo this here. Alright. Yeah, I think shadow period of Mercury retrograde is starting to hit everybody for sure. What? I have never had this problem before. I can't find it. What on earth is going on? Sorry, guys. Where your Chiron is? Good question. Where is your Chiron? Oh my goodness. Well, I've never, ever had this happen before, guys. Let's try just doing this. Why is this not working? Okay, I'm gonna close out of this here and try again. If you know where it is, feel free to tell me, and I can just tell you what it is. I think it's in the first. Yeah, if I can at least know that much, that would help. Alright. Yeah, if you know what it is in, let me know and I can... I've never had this problem before. Literally. Okay, oops, not going to mine, sorry. Sleepy moth. Let's try this again. I am determined here to make this work because we want to know what your Chiron is and how we can deal with it and such. Chiron and Taurus. Oh, another one, hey? Alright, well, if Chiron is in Taurus, it'd have to be in the 12th house then, here. You see what I'm seeing? Alright. I am so shocked it is not showing Chiron all of a sudden. That is so strange. So if Chiron's in Taurus, it'd have to be at the very last degrees of Taurus to be in your first house, but wrong country. Oh, okay, it's in the wrong country? Wrong county. Alright, sorry guys, I will edit this. What is this? What was... Alright, you know what? We're going to... What was the year that you were born again? I think I had... I wonder if I can... $1981. Alright, well that should be right. And it's in the other county then? Sorry about this. This is so crazy. Looks good. Okay. Alright, let's make sure that this is the right one here. So Ohio, is it, if you said it was Ashtabula County? You sure that's what you said last time? Okay. Alright, we're going to try and move forward with this here. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to try and change it on the lake. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to keep going here. Okay, let's attempt to do this. Okay, there is your Chiron. We found your Chiron. Yay! Oh, thank goodness. Alright, so yes, Chiron is in your 12th house, it looks like. Oh wait, is this even correct here? Yeah, equals 17. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this looks right. So having Chiron in Taurus in the 12th house, this can be wounds that have to do with your self-worth and values, but also to do with you letting go of things, and as well as your connection to the other side or to your intuition. This may be a strong a wound for you for sure, and you may gain, or sorry, you may be able to help heal others in regards to connecting to their you know, intuition and connection to the other side. You may also be able to help others big time with their self-value and their self-worth. This can be a huge, huge one that you are very capable of healing. others with. And also it being so close to your rising sign, this can really point to even just your presence. It's in the 12th house still, but it's super close to your rising, so I'm going to say that it might even have an effect on your identity, and your appearance as well might also have something to do with your wound. I hope that is resonating. It's right. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I hope that resonated. Yeah, you also have a deep compassion that you may struggle with for yourself, but when it comes to others, you are very compassionate. You're very welcome. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna do somebody else now. Sorry that took so long. I'm gonna get another chart ready and pick somebody. Okay. All right. I'm gonna pick Wendy Gonzalez. Sorry if I said that wrong. My mouth's all tongue-tied. So Wendy, what is your birth info? I'm just gonna make sure. Not sure how long this is going for, but all right. Yeah, I'll do this one and maybe one more after this, or two more. We'll see. See how if this one messes up or not. Oh, I can't believe that. So Wendy, your birth info. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm just putting it in here. Okay, no, okay. All right, so that would be the 3rd month and the 3rd day, just to confirm. Wendy, just confirm that. Make sure I got this right here. 3rd day, 3rd month. 19. Yes. All right. Super. So 8 a.m. All right, and you were born in New York City, or New York? New York, or? And yeah, just confirm that birth location. Just to confirm. Yes, I love Pisces too. Manhattan. Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe, sorry. So New York. New York. Okay, so you are Pisces in a Virgo moon. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so your Chiron is also in Pisces, and your Chiron is in the 11th house. So for you, this can your wounds reside in your friendships, big time, and your position in your, with your peers, and in your humanity as a collective, if that makes sense. Your wounds also could reside in a deeper connection with friends. You may have a really hard time developing deep, emotionally close relationships and friendships, mostly friendships. Also, this can this can also have a lot to do with your dreams and your wishes as well. Possibly lack of confidence to go after those dreams. Also, sorry, I'm trying not to get distracted by your comments. So yeah, Chiron in Pisces, this can, oh, interesting. Actually, you would really be, you've probably really felt this Chiron transiting your Chiron, which was quite a while back now, but you probably really felt that big time. But you may have also gained more knowledge on how to better heal others, especially, and yourself. This can also be wounds that have to do with your connection to source, to as well as your intuition as well, being in Pisces. Yes, working on it. Yeah, we always are. That's the thing. We never stop. Like I was saying with my little Chiron story, like I thought I was done learning this. I thought I already knew this, but we don't. We never stop. So yes, yeah, we never stop ever. That's for sure. But yeah, your Chiron is it's a good 10 degrees away from your sun, so that's really good. If it was any closer, you might especially feel wounds in regard to your ego and your personality, but I think this will be more so with yeah, your wounds to do with friends and fitting in, especially, and developing those close connections with people. But you are very capable of helping others with friend issues, or as well as others connecting to their intuition. And yeah, and same as the last one I said as well, you could really help other people. You're very compassionate with other people, and your compassion can be very healing. But you may not be as compassionate with yourself. So do remember to do that and be compassionate with yourself, especially being a Virgo moon, because you can be really, really hard on yourself, like big time. Don't be so hard on yourself. I know it's easier said than done, but yeah, you are your worst critic, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do another one. Let's go with, oops, myself a little. Oh, good. I'm glad this helps. Yeah, it kind of, you know, it's a lot to take in, these charts. And it can be really overwhelming at first too. Okay. So plenty of truth. Let's do you. Let's do your Chiron. Me. You're very welcome, Wendy. I hope that resonated for you. So whoever that was, I just said something truth. The penalty of truth. That's what it was. If you send me your birth info, I can help you out. Crazy cool. All right. Woo. It did, thanks. Oh, good. So glad, Wendy. Truth. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just for the record, it's like taking a lot for me to contain the excitement I have about my what I have to tell you guys at the end of this. Oh, what did I call it? Announcement? Yeah. I had a couple announcements at the end. Okay, so focusing here. So the 9th month, September 19. Oh, and what time? Did you give me a time here? Oh, unknown time. Okay, well that's fine. We can still work with it. You don't really need the time anyways for Chiron. Okay, so we'll just put unknown. Just means we won't really be able to see what house it's in. That's all. Okay. Okay, so I believe this is correct. And also penalty of truth. You don't know the time? Okay. Okay, I don't know if you're a male or a female. Let's see. Okay. Penalty. I don't want to insult anyone by putting male or female without knowing. So if you could hurry up and tell me if you're a male or female, thank you. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so let's look at your Chiron. Oh, I'm glad you liked the topic, Cora. Very welcome. I'm going to be doing much more on karma, so stay tuned for more videos and such. Alright, so your Chiron is in Aries, and it's also retrograde, so this definitely is from your past. It would really help if we knew your time, because then we could tell you some more about it. But anyways, Chiron and Aries, your wounds can reside in your confidence, for sure, your drive, as well as your ability to make decisions, especially having all those Libra placements. 3 Libra placements, but still, they're all opposite your Chiron and Aries. This can really, you will likely really notice this in your relationships with others, your wounds anyways. You may find that it can be really hard for you to be selfish, and you being selfish could be one of your wounds as well, stemming from a past life especially. But yeah, Chiron in Aries, this can be wounds that have to do with, like I said, our confidence, our courage, our drive. This can make you afraid also to make decisions, like I said, but also afraid to act. And yeah, so Chiron opposite Neptune. Very similar to the lady before, you may have a really hard time expressing your wounds to others, and this is okay. Sometimes, you know, it's not there to express. Scorpio ascendant. Okay. So your Scorpio ascendant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It might be in your 6th house, depending. This is just a rough guesstimate, but if it's in the 6th house, yeah, if it's in the 6th house, then your wounds could reside, to try and make Chiron easier. Actually, that's a great question. I'm going to get back to what I was just talking about, but trines and sextiles to Chiron are very beneficial and very helpful because they can help us deal with this wound a little bit better, and it really depends what is trining as well. Actually, one of the astrologers, Phil, I believe he's watching, I was looking at his chart. We exchanged charts just very quickly, and I noticed right away that he had Chiron. I believe it was trining his Mercury, or his it might have been trining his rising or something like that. But he is really capable of talking to people and healing them through that because of his trine to that. So anyways, back to topic. So yeah, Chiron opposite your Mercury. This can, like I said, you can have a really hard time expressing this, especially to lovers and you know, your close friendships and such. Chiron in Aries also opposite Jupiter. You may find that your way of expanding and gaining luck and opportunities may be like well, looking at your chart, it may be opposite ways of that you used to deal, or like it may be coming out of your comfort zone when it comes to your wounds, and that is where you will benefit most, is when you kind of are leaning more to the Libra side, being more of the peaceful person, being more of a mediator, you know, weighing decisions, stuff like that. That can really help your Chiron. So yeah, I hope that resonated. But yeah, if it's in the 6th house, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. If Chiron is in your 6th house, this can also be wounds that have to deal with your health, wounds that have to deal with your routines, wounds that have to deal with your, what else here? Yeah, your work as well. You may have wounds, you know, that have to do with your career and your health. So that's only if it's in your 6th house. It could even be in your 5th house of love and pleasures and enjoyment and creativity. But yeah, definitely look into that. See what your, if you can, see what your Chiron is, because then you can, or sorry, what your time is, then you can see a little bit more in depth. Actually, that would be a great idea for next time, maybe, Chiron through the houses. Maybe I can, yeah, see, in the houses, yes, but also Chiron throughout the signs, because, you know, there's more to it than just the houses, of course. Okay, so I'm going to pick someone else here. But yeah, that's a great idea to talk about Chiron through the houses. Maybe in my next video I can elaborate more on that. I just don't want to eat up too much time here. All right, Marina. I've seen your name a few times here. I feel like you need yours. All right, Marina. Copy. Okay, Marina, I'm doing yours. Just gotta get a new chart. Oh, there's 2 Marinas. Oh no. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna do both Marinas just because of that. So I'll do Marina with the white picture with black text, and then I'll do the other Marina with the spaces between her name after. Okay, just so, yeah, just so it's fair. Okay, so here, let me. Okay, so I'll do both Marinas. So whoever gives me their info first, I think that Marina did. Yeah, okay, so I'll do the first Marina here. I can't believe that. Pick Marina and there's 2 of them. That's okay. Okay, so Marina 1. Okay, so 7. Oh wait, so okay, so 17th, 7th month, and 1969, 7:05. Is that 7:05 a.m. or p.m.? 5. Please confirm that. All the Marinas. Okay. Okay, let's see. AM, okay. AM, gotcha. So I believe this is correct. I'm gonna go with it. Okay, so Marina number 1. Your Chiron is also in Aries, but your Chiron is in the 8th house. So this can show wounds that have to do, again, with your confidence, with your with your bravery, with your drive to get things done. Maybe not so much drive, just because Mars is, yeah, see, and your Mars is trining Chiron, so that's good. That helps you. This helps you with your drive, for sure, and your drive to do things that heal you as well. But Chiron being in the 8th house, this can show wounds that have to do with deaths, possibly, wounds that have to do with again, hidden knowledge as well, and as well as intuition and wounds. These wounds will likely be very, very emotional wounds. Chiron and Aries ones. You guys are awesome. So yeah, in the 8th house, definitely this could, you could also have wounds that have to do with other people's money, to be honest, just because the 8th house can rule other people's money. You could, so yeah, and it's also opposite your Uranus and Jupiter. So, wow, why are we getting so many of these today? Interesting. So Jupiter and Uranus are both at 0 degrees in Libra, and you have Chiron opposite. This can show, naturally, you're going to want to experience your luck, or sorry, not experience, but expand yourself and gain through, sorry, I'm trying to blank. Okay, so Jupiter is the all benefactor. This is where we benefit. This is where we are lucky. This is also how we teach as well. So I could see this for sure, and same with the last person who had Jupiter opposite their Chiron. Teaching others really can, you know, stimulate your Chiron being opposite, just because, yeah, it's an opposition, and Jupiter is a big, big teaching planet. And being in Libra, you may be able to really help people learn how to make their own money, and you can also help people with their self-worth. Back to Chiron. Chiron, you may be able to help people also with their courage and help them with their confidence and ability to make decisions. And also you may be able to help people gain money from others as well, or their wounds that have to do with, you know, similar wounds to yours, if that makes any sense. But yeah, you also have Venus sextiling your Chiron. This is really good and beneficial. This can, any interests that you have, and you pursuing those interests can really help you and give you an opportunity to heal yourself and others. Same with your drive with matters that you mentioned. Wow, that is interesting. I've been helping people with matters that you mentioned. Awesome. So cool. There you go. Well, yeah, you already know about this then. Okay, so I'm going to do the next Marina. Thank you guys so much. All right, I believe you commented. Let me just find it. Okay. Thank goodness I can do that, because it makes my life a lot easier. All right, so Marina, the next one. You're very welcome, Marina. I'm so glad I could do that for you. All right. Okay. Now the next Marina, Marina 2. Okay, so just to confirm, is that the first day in the second month, or second month and first day? You seem like a Pisces to me, but I could be wrong. Or not a Pisces. Aquarius. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll pick someone after Marina, and then I think I will be done for now. January 2nd, okay. Okay, you're not an Aquarius. Capricorn. It's cool. 86. Okay. You're very welcome, Marina. So glad. Alright, so time 9:30 p.m. And I confirm this city. If not, we'll just use Mexico City. Oh, there we go. Alright, you are a female. Okay. So your Chiron is in Gemini, and look at all the stuff you got hitting your Chiron. Oh man. Yeah, I knew there was a reason why there was 2 Marinas popping up. Okay, so Chiron, and it's also retrograde, so this also stems from a past life, definitely. So Chiron in Gemini and in the 10th house. This can be wounds and hurts that deal with your social status, as well as your knowledge and what you, girl, I know. Aw. Oh, my heart goes out to you. Yeah, this can definitely be wounds that have to do with, you know, speaking, having your opinion and speaking and learning, especially, can really be a wound, especially in regards to your career and social status. This is, yeah, huge. But you have your moon. This is good. Like, it's not like you have all bad aspects here. You have good stuff that's outweighing the bad stuff. Not bad, but challenging. So the moon trining Chiron, this is really good because you're able to really see where these feelings come from. And you're able to really recognize that, hey, this feeling is stemming from a wound that I have. Oh, girl, you got moon in Libra. I love it. So yeah, you are really able to, and I have to say this, you being a moon in Libra, you're gonna need to express, because if you can't express what's wrong or what issues you're having, then you're gonna be stressed out. You have to be able to express how you feel. This is huge for Libra moons. I would know. I'm a Libra moon. And especially to do with relationships. If there's something wrong in your relationship, or if you know someone's relationship, friendship, whatever it is, you have to speak up about it in a peaceful way if you can. But you have to speak up. You express all the time. Yeah, good. And this is huge. This can really help you not only heal yourself but heal others in expressing. And if you are able to express how you feel and situations and experiences that you dealt with and how they made you feel and how you're able to heal or conquer them, if you share this with others, you can really benefit them and help them heal big time. Anyways, yeah, you got so much going on hitting your Chiron, but this is okay. Like, this is not a bad thing. It just means this is a huge one that you're here to definitely deal with in this life. Like, yeah. You also have Jupiter trining your Chiron as well. This is good. You can definitely incorporate how you heal others into your career, because it's hitting all 3 of your career and money-making houses, so possibly helping others to do with their wounds. But I see this more of mental wounds, or mental, as well as mental diseases, that sort of thing. You can really help people with this, and you benefit helping people with this big time too, especially rebels, and especially people who don't follow the beaten path. You can really resonate with them, and really help them heal for sure. And yeah, you also have some oppositions. But yeah, anyways, I can't read too much in depth because I'd be here all day, but I did forget to mention in the beginning of this video that if anyone wants to book a reading with me, I have multiple services on Astrolog's website. Definitely check that out. I'm going to do one more Chiron here before I go. Yes, for sure. That is so interesting, Marina. Awesome. So yeah, astrolotta.com. I'm in the reader section. I know this is kind of late to mention that now, but definitely book a reading there, or message me if you have a question or something and about astrology, and I can get back to you. All right, so I'm gonna pick one more person. Let's see, Robin Gray. Let's pick you because I don't think we've had any. I was gonna say, I don't know if you're a guy or girl. I guess I shouldn't say. Yeah, Robin Gray. Send me your birth info. You're very welcome, Marina. I'm so glad that resonated. Okay. Oh, let's see again. Okay, and I'm gonna need your birth time and location. And just to confirm, is that the 5th month or the 9th month? I always get confused with these. I have to ask, otherwise I could be putting in a totally different chart. Nobody wants that. So, Robin. Oops. Okay. I know you confirmed. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, which time is? Okay, so 5:22 a.m. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, no problem. No problem at all. I know what that's like. I'm actually lucky. Mine is occupied at the moment. Okay, so that was the 9th day, 5th month? Or the other way around? Yes, thank you so very much. You're very welcome. So May, or is it? I do these, I'm trying to do these every week. Okay, Robin, you keep sending me random numbers here. What is your what is your birth info? So it's not 65, it's 61? No problem. Okay, so November 11th, 1961, 5:22 a.m. And Hartford where? CT? Connecticut. Hartford, Connecticut? Is that correct? Oh my goodness. Okay, Robin, you keep sending me different dates. I'm so confused. It is the 4th month. It's not November? No, I'm not picking them. Well, I might do one more after. We'll see here, but I would like to finish this one. Robin, please tell me. Yes, November 4th, 1961. November 4th, okay, okay. Now it's November 4th? Oh, okay, I see. I totally misunderstood, or misread, or whatever. Okay, so that looks correct. November 4th, 1961. Let's look at your Chiron. All right. Yes, okay. So Chiron for you is in the 4th house, and it's in the 1st degree, almost 2 degrees of Pisces. And it's also retrograde. So another one from your past to deal with. 4th house has to do with our family, our roots, our stability, our home, our early childhood. This can be where your wounds reside. And this may, you may, oh, someone else has Chiron? Okay, I see. So yes, Chiron in the 4th house, Pisces, this is, you may have lack of emotional connections possibly with some family members. Actually, this being, your moon being in Virgo, it could be your mother, lack of emotional connection with your mother, but this is just, you know, throwing a dart into the dark. Also, 4th house can be our creativity, as well as what we, or how we were, how our early childhood was. Your early childhood may have been may have been a bit detached emotionally, and this definitely shows coming into your Chiron and Pisces here. You have a really hard time when it comes to your family and healing wounds in regards to that, but also your intuition and your abilities that come from your family. This is a very intuitive position. Possibly you may have a hard time developing your intuition and your, you know, that sort of thing. You may also have, is everyone's Chiron retrograde? I don't think everyone's Chiron is retrograde. I could be wrong. I'm pretty certain that not everybody's is. So yes, and it's also opposite your Pluto and your Uranus. So your higher mind, being in Virgo and being Uranus is our higher mind. Your higher mind can really, like when you get overthinking, or, you know, oh, you're very welcome, Marina. Your crazy, not crazy ideas, but your analytical thinking in higher mind, it can pick apart your wounds. But because Pluto's there, that you can transform a lot through this analyzing of your wounds. And it may be painful, especially being in opposition, but you can really transform big time through analyzing your wounds, and evolve as well. You can evolve through this as well. And Pluto being in Virgo, this can be really healing also. So you may be able to really heal other people's wounds that reside with their family. Oh, Tasha, your Chiron's not retrograde? Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. I was pretty sure not everybody's is, but hey, this is astrology. There's a lot of details to it. So yes, Chiron here can, you're definitely taking this from your past. You do, yeah. But at the same time, you're able to help other people with their, you know, whether this is through their connection with their family and their family issues, or you can help people with their deep, deep, deep emotions stemming from their early childhood or even past lives, because fourth house often can indicate past lives as well. So yes, and you have some nice trines here as well to your Chiron. You have your sun. Ooh, you have Sun conjunct Neptune. That is interesting. Whew. Very, very intuitive person. Super intuitive, like times 100 or something. But no, it really, that's a very intuitive position. You have a lot of intuition, especially in regards to yourself and your identity and your approach to life as well. You're an artist. Ah, interesting. Yeah, and you probably gain intuition. You could gain intuition or ideas through your dreams, and this is Venus coming into Cancer. This is going to be really good for you. You're going to feel very creative. Anyways, I'm getting off track here, but yes, your intuition and your path has a lot to do with you healing other people, and you really benefit and can heal yourself through this too, through helping other people heal. But yeah, that's awesome. And yeah, you got lots of transforming stuff here. You got some pretty interesting aspects to your Chiron. All right, I'm going to do one more, and then I have to share my announcement. So let me know. I'm going to just quickly look. Yes, they come true. Yes, yes, your dreams are very, very prophetic. Anyways. Okay. I'm closing my eyes, letting the mouse drift on whoever needs this most right now. So, okay. Oh gosh, how am I supposed to even pick? Okay. Joey, you. Joey Elements. I will read your Chiron for you. And then that's it. But if you guys would like more in-depth info on your Chiron, message me, book a reading. I do much better when I write things out. I give a lot more detail, tons more detail with my written readings. Or you can Skype me and I can do those readings as well. Okay, so Joey, what is your birth info? And Joey, are you a male? Because I'm guessing you are. Please send me your birth info. Okay. Alrighty. You're very welcome. Okay, again, just confirming. Is this the 9th month or the 9th day? Yeah, okay. And 9th day, 9th month. Having Chiron by itself, I mean, my Chiron is by itself. I have nothing else near my Chiron, but I have oppositions to it. So this can, yeah, it depends a lot on your month. Okay, so that's the 9th month and 8th day. Sorry to be confusing. 9th month, 8th day. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9th month, 8th day. Let's confirm. 9 or 4:50 p.m. September. Perfect. Okay. Oh, right. This looks right. And Los Angeles. I did not realize there were that many Los Angeles. Okay. All right. So this looks to be right. Okay, let's look at your Chiron. Holy moly. Alright, so your Chiron is in Taurus as well. We're getting lots of the same Chiron peoples tonight. So Chiron in Taurus, and it's in the 3rd house. So for you, your wounds reside in your communication with others. It's at the very end of your 3rd house. So definitely, I can't tell, I think it's retrograde. I'm pretty sure it is. Anyways, being in the 3rd house, this is wounds that have to do with you getting your voice across to others and teaching others. You have a real wound in regards to this, and you may find it difficult to even to learn or teach. It may be difficult. You have other aspects, you know, that could drown that out a bit, but Chiron in Taurus, like I was mentioning earlier, has a lot to do with our values and our self-worth. This is a huge wound for you. This could also be wounds that have to do with possibly siblings as well, just because it's the 3rd house. Yeah, and your Chiron is making really good aspects to your Sun, your Moon, and your Jupiter. This is really good because you can, and it's your Sun's in the 8th house. You have huge, huge healing abilities or healing potential, and especially so when it comes to healing others because of this wonderful trine here. You're able to help others heal in regards to their values and their self-worth, but also in regards to what they know and what they want to say or get across or teach or learn. And also, but you heal in practical ways. Especially with all this Virgo energy too, you can be very practical about your wounds and the wounds of others, and you tend to really analyze your wounds. But this is really good. This is good because you can gain a lot of information from this, and therefore heal and help heal. I hope that made sense to you. You also have your Chiron opposite Uranus. Again, your higher mind may. Who is she reading? I am reading Joe. Yeah, Joe's. Yes, your higher mind can definitely challenge your wounds at times. We are getting a lot of the same people with the same aspects. That's really interesting. But yeah, your higher mind, wow, thanks so much. Yeah, you're very welcome. I hope that resonated. Yeah. Okay, so I'm done, but I'm gonna turn my camera around here so that you guys can see me for one more second. Okay. So before I let you guys go, I'm just going to mention that I have a couple of videos coming up this week. The first is on Thursday with Phil, astrologer Phil. We're going to read each other's charts and also share some techniques as well. So that is going to be really interesting and fun. We're very excited for that. And also we are doing I'm doing a video on I'm doing a video, I believe with Anthony, on conspiracies. We're starting a series on this because you can go all kinds of different directions with this. So yeah, we're going to be talking Friday about the USA chart, as well as a little bit about Donald Trump's chart, and a little bit more other stuff that you're going to be excited to see. So definitely stay tuned for that later this week. Again, if you guys would like, oh, thank you. You guys are awesome. Yeah, if you guys would like a reading or to check out my services, check out astrology.com. I'm in the reader section. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I think we're pretty much done here. Awesome. Yeah, you guys have been fantastic. Thank you so much for letting me read some of your charts. And stay tuned, because next week I'm going to be talking about some more karma in astrology. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you later.